guys, it's Steve here. Saturday morning. It's cold as hell out here. It's like 37 degrees. It's terrible. But got some stuff to do out here. I gotta clean these lofts big time. We had a couple days of rain, so I was not in the mood to come out here after work in the dark and the rain for 2 days. So they were going on 2 days of not cleaning. So today we're cleaning this up. Eric from EB Loft's coming by today. A little later today, we're going to vaccinate these guys for salmonella, and yeah, and I got some other stuff to do to the loft that I'm going to flip this around and I'll show you guys, and then I got to wait a little longer. I'm going to clean first, and then I got to wait a little longer to use my saw. I don't want to start it now. It's like 8:30 in the morning, so technically I can. But I'd like to be somewhat considerate to my neighbors, considering this goddamn rooster doesn't shut up. But all right, let's flip this around. I'll show you what I'm doing to the loft to kind of finish it up and prepare for winter. And I think the red tail's up there in the tree. So why you don't let your birds out in the fall and the winter? Hawks are everywhere. But all right, let me flip this around, and I will show you guys what I'm doing over here. All right, so I got this polycarbonate board at Lowe's today. And it is, it's clear. It's supposed to be for like roofs. You can see it's clear. Not like 100% clear, but it's pretty clear. So I already cut it to the size I need. This one in front is the size piece I need. And I am going to use that to close up this big opening. And then have a door in the center so the birds can go in and out. And I'm going to take this off because I hate it. And the birds can come out and get sunlight, fresh air, whatever they want. And then it's going to block all of this from the wind, and mostly the wind and the cold. And I have enough that I'm going to cut the pieces to, I'm going to cover this for the winter and cover this for the winter. And I'm going to leave up there open for vents. And like I said in the last video, if I have to, I'll cover that with just cheap plastic tarp and staple it on just to block the wind. But I'm doing that. We're preparing for winter now, and I want it to be clear because I want to let a lot of sun in. As much sun as possible, especially in the winter. This is, my loft faces southwest, so they get a lot of front-facing sun in the winter, which I think is, I know it's what your outdoor animals' enclosures are supposed to face specifically for the winter. Chickens, same thing, supposed to face south so they get the sun. Otherwise, it's just too cold. You really don't want north-facing lofts. You actually want the back of your lofts facing north, because in the winter, all the wind primarily comes from the north. So this will help with drafts and keeping the birds warmer while getting the south sun during the day. Crucial for animals. It's the way it's supposed to be. I know with pigeons, you want your loft facing the directions the birds come in. My birds have to come from that way. That's west. So it's on an angle, but it's still the direction I want it to face, while still taking advantage of all that south sun and blocking the freezing cold north wind in the winter. So if you're designing a coop, an animal enclosure of any kind for outdoors, that's how you should really plan it. Block the north wind in the winter to take advantage of the south sun in the winter as well. And in the summer, I like open air. I want to take this off. That's why I got the polycarbonate, is so in the summer I can take it off that, and I can take it off this. I like fresh air in the summer, as much fresh air as possible, while still preventing, major drafts. But in the summer, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I don't really put much stock into drafts and stuff in the summer. It's really the winter you don't want the drafts. But the racers have a different situation. They don't have as much open air in the summertime, but it's okay because, well, they do, because I open this up all the way wide open. We have the exhaust fan. So that's kind of how I'm designing my stuff, and it'll evolve over time, and I'll make changes over time. But from an animal standpoint and what they need standpoint, you want the back of your loft facing north, front of your loft facing south, and that's all for the winter. especially in an area like this. If you live down south where you don't have a winter, then none of this really matters. But for up here, it matters. So I got to get in here, start cleaning, and then I'm going to start getting this stuff in, and I'll get back to you when I'm doing that. All right, guys, so loft is clean. I put that piece of polycarbonate in. Let me come in. So, as you can see, it's basically like a window. I got a door in the middle here. I got to cut a couple pieces of wood, 2x4s. I'm going to frame this here, screw it right into the gap here, as you can see. So I'm going to frame that out and secure that, and then I'll put in a little door. But overall, much better, much cleaner. This stuff is actually more expensive than I thought it was going to be. It's like $40 a sheet, so it's almost the same amount as a piece of plywood. But it's, you know, this is much better than like regular plastic, and I think it's perfect for the winter. Let a lot of light in and still block all the wind and the cold air. And now I just got to make 2 more for here, and yeah, that's about it. And then this will be nice and ready for winter. Keep all the wind out. Let's go to the outside. I took that front thing off. So I think that's good. That's actually much better. The birds are going to take a few minutes to get used to it, which is to be expected, but not a big deal at all. And yeah, I'm going to keep going. I'll make the stuff for that, and then I'll get back to you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys. So these are done. Keeping all the wind out. Birds are starting to come out. Oh, my lock. Ugh. Pop back in real quick. That's in. Let's see. That one's in. This one's in, which we saw before. And it is going to keep a lot of this wind out. It's going to be much better. And I'm making use of it because I got a lot of it left. I had almost half the sheet left, a little less. So I did it in there. I took that out since the aviary is now different. I don't have to do it the same way. So I don't know why I ended up. Oh, I know why I cut it that, because that's just the piece I had, and I didn't care that it was extra tall. But that's in, and I like that it's like perforated, so it's not like completely see-through, so the birds see it just fine. But it lets in a lot of light, just same as a regular window. So it's gonna let in a lot, and I gotta see if I have enough left for that one. I might make that taller. I gotta see how big of a piece of that I have left. But I'm probably gonna do the same thing over there. So I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. Loft is looking good. It's getting to be the way I want it to be. A lot of windows. So all right, I'm gonna keep going, and I'll catch back up with you. All right, so that's done. Frame that out. Nothing crazy, just enough so I can put a little door and lock them out or lock them in, whatever I need. And yeah, so we're pretty much winterproofed, and I'm going in the house for a little bit. I'll wait for Eric to get here. We'll basket up the birds, vaccinate them. Not going to record vaccinating them because you guys have all seen that plenty of times. But I'll keep the hens basketed up, and I'll show you guys the hens. We did the cocks a couple weeks ago, and I haven't shown the hens, so we will do that today after they're basketed up. But all right, I'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. So all the birds, breeders have been vaccinated for salmonella, but as promised, and a couple of weeks behind or late is the breeder hens. So I got them basketed up. So we'll go through them one by one, and yep. So we got this hen right here, is Cannibal triple inbred Mr. Turbo that I got out from California, who I will be pairing up to the son of Ironclad. She's a beautiful bird. Excited to breed from her. Okay. All right, next up, double inbred granddaughter of Ironclad. This is the sibling, direct sibling to the Martinez bird, who is actually, in fact, a cock. We figured that out today. Another nice pigeon. This one was bred here for stock. She's being paired up with my cannibal cock, Warpath. Nice pigeon. All right, so next up is granddaughter of Ironclad and granddaughter of Red on Blue. Nice red check. She is pairing up to the Iron Freak, Ironclad by Steph Van Riet's The Freak. Frank McLaughlin's The Freak. This bird's son at the Martinez was equal first, sixth in the Loft at the 150 miles at the Martinez before going missing at the 265. Something happened, bird went missing, and the bird did well in the 200 as well, and was second average speed up into that point of going missing. So we're going to run back that pair and see what next year's babies do. So she is Ironclad by, I think, Jansen. I don't know. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself, but here she is. Really nice red check. Right here we got another granddaughter of Ironclad. She's an inbred Ironclad again. Nice chocolate. Who I'll be pairing up to Splash this year. I'm gonna try and cross her into Splash, who's Rocket, Wolverine, Iron Man, Elvis, Pamela, I believe. So another nice little hen. Give you guys a little bit of a peek. All right, so next up is Hannah from Joe Alaka. She is, her pedigree, I don't know offhand. She definitely has Rocket, I think. Mona Lisa, I believe. God, I'm drawing a blank. You know what? I'm going to post her pedigree in the community section because I'm really drawing a blank right now. But just another nice hen from the Loft of Joe Alaka. Excited to breed from her again. She is going to be paired up with, I'm drawing a blank on that too. I'm losing it today. Strong hen. Nice wing. I'll get you guys the information on this one. All right, so now we got Shellen's Golden Matins. This is who I have paired up with my Black Widow and Kittlecock, who has produced all of my blackbirds, who you guys know I'm extremely fond of. She's a bigger hen, but he's on the smaller side, more the medium side. And you guys know how I feel about these. So she is proving herself in my loft, and see what we get this year. And I got a couple of her children that we're gonna be breeding from to see what they do crossed with something else. Another strong hen. So here she is. Readjust my grip. All right, guys, so here's my Hardy Kruger hen that I got from Silvio, who I have paired up to a Vandenbalk last year, who we're running that back again to this year because the babies were some of my best birds this year. The one baby, the Splash, was phenomenal. All the kids were good this year. So we're going to try to cross those into my Black Widow and Golden Matins birds and see how that goes. But just another really nice hen. I've been really happy with all the birds we have breeder-wise. They all just are really nice birds. They all handle well. They're sharp-looking pigeons. They're strong, very inquisitive, a lot of vitality. So, real nice bird. All right, now we got the bird that Eric brought last week. Scorpion and Hubin, who's going to be paired up to my Scorpion and Mona Lisa. Scorpion, Wolverine, and Red Monkey Cock. So this is a young bird, 2024. She's on the younger side. So we'll let her mature a little more, and about halfway through the breeding season, we're going to switch her with the other hen. Another sharp pigeon. Look at the camera. All right, let's get the next one going. All right, so here she is. This is Black Widow, Kittle, and Shellens. This is the sister of Rocky. She's a 2024. For my first round, she was just as good as he was this year. I really like these birds. They work really well for my system over here. So we're going to breed from her. Same thing as a stock bird, except I did race her as a young bird. So she's got some miles on her. But we're going to try crossing her out. She's a super nice handling bird. Eric always comments on my black ones when he's here about how well they handle. Strong pigeon. Real strong. Come on. All right. Trying not to hold your chest. I want everybody to look at you. Oof. All right, let me let her go. And we'll get the next one. All right, so we got another black one. This is actually Rocky's daughter. So it was Rocky, Black Widow, Kittle, and Shellens crossed into a full Mussolini. Your feathers are all messed up. You fighting in that basket? So another one of the black ones. But again, I really like these birds. They just do everything well. They really do everything well. They're independent. They think for themselves. They're not followers. And that's what we want to go from. And they're calm. They're pretty calm. They don't like to be held, but they're calm. All right, so the next bird is the bird that Kevin Birdsall and I brought in from out in California from Jose Barrera, who, by the way, congratulations on your win at the Terra OLR. Nice job on first place in the final race. At least I think it was the final race, but congratulations, man. So was this hen here? This is Black Power, inbred Black Power by Porsche 911. Strong pigeon. She's young, so she's not going to be breeding right off the bat, and I'll let her mature a little more. I definitely have shown this to you guys before. But my wife got one of those tripods with the lights around it. I'm using it right now, and I wish I'd been doing this from the whole time. Really helps show the birds better with the light. Here she is. Great vitality in this bird, super strong. All right, you guys have already seen her, so I'm not going to go too crazy and in depth, but here's Pootie. Oh, calm down. From Splash and Hannah. All these birds are strong. It's that, or I got small hands. So she's going to be paired up to my Wolverine cock, the Apple Cup bird's father. So I'm not going to go too in depth now because I've got that as a short. All right, guys, here is Uhtred of Bebember, Apple Cup money winner, 49th place in the final, 375 miles out of almost 1,300 birds. Nice slate. You guys have seen her too. Not going to go too in depth with this one either because I've done plenty of that. But she is Scorpion, Red Monkey, Wolverine. That's predominantly what she is. And she's got a little bit of Mussolini in her, I've actually found out. Her great-great-grandfather is a Mussolini. Here she is. Very red eyes. Bigger hen too, definitely on the bigger side, but without a doubt a hen. All right, guys, and last but not least on the hens is double inbred daughter of Black Champ. She is a monster. She's big. We have her paired up to a smaller cock. She gives me trouble laying eggs, so we're trying out a whole bunch of stuff with her and with fertility stuff this year. Hopefully that gets turned around, changed, but she's does give a lot of trouble with the egg laying department. So I don't know if it has something to do with her size. Maybe she was too heavy last year, but we're lightening her up and gonna start her on some of the fertility vitamins in the next week. Here she is. Nice dark check, typical looking Hardy Kruger. I'm really becoming a big fan of the Hardy Krugers over here. There she is again. She's got a ton of vitality, this bird. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Can you see that? Let's see the other side. See the vibrations. But all right, everybody, listen, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and yeah, until the next one.